An 8th dog has died today from the parvo outbreak at the Sullivan County Animal Shelter. Deaths and euthanasias have occurred since the disease closed the shelter down on July 1st. And when the shelter reopens, only cat adoptions will be available, as dog adoptions and intake are still halted until further notice. And shelter workers tell us the plan is to still reopen the shelter tomorrow, but they say the parvo outbreak points to a much larger community problem.
You will see parvo in shelters because it's in the community.
Shelter medicine experts say the lack of spaying, neutering, and vaccination of pets in Sullivan County increased the likelihood of parvo entering the shelter. But the litter of puppies who began the latest outbreak weren't vaccinated when they arrived at the shelter.
If they aren't vaccinating at intake, then that's a big weak spot.
This morning, the University of Tennessee Mobile Veterinary Lab came to the shelter to conduct parvo prevention training with staff. Much of the focus was on teaching proper deep cleaning procedures. Dr. Becky DeBolt, assistant clinical professor of shelter medicine, said lack of consistent staffing may have helped the disease spread.
And knowing that they've had a few bouts of this sort of indicates that there's probably some breakdown in the daily maintenance in the shelter. So our goal is to come and see sort of how they're cleaning, what their cleaning protocols are like, and that's going to be one of the biggest areas where we can help them.
A board put in place by the county has been interviewing potential new managers for the shelter. This became necessary when the previously appointed manager quit on July 1st after one day on the job. Peter Hansen has served as acting manager while the shelter has been closed. He said the University of Tennessee's instructions will hopefully stop parvo from coming back again.
Hopefully we can eliminate larger outbreaks, and when animals come in we can see signs knowing whether or not they have it, because usually when the signs show up it's too late.
In Sullivan County, Kaylin Cluck, News Channel 11.